Okay, so this is our lift, and it's got a nice fall protection cage on it. It actually came with an old outdated fall protection strap. The problem is this cage goes in here, and then a bolt would go through to keep this from opening. And that is a fine thread, fairly large hole, unless it's a metric. I'm not sure. I actually had to weld a nut onto those to take them off because they were rounded off to keep somebody from taking them off. What I'm going to do is put a hole here and then use a pin like this through to hold that in. So to do that, I'm going to use my plasma cutter. Let's see how it goes. Almost there. That might do it. All right, that's perfect. So we do the other side. So now I could have done that with a drill bit. Probably been a little cleaner. But when you have an opportunity to use it, plasma cutter, how can you not do it? There we go. So it's there. And I'll probably take a reamer and clean that hole up. But for now, that's going to work. Okay, we'll do one more. Try and do this a little neater. Look at that. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty proud of that. That hole is almost round. That's pretty good work, I think, for a freehand and an inexpensive plasma cutter. And you just saw the tab went through it. There we go. Ah. Can't say my projects work first time every time, but it did work first time that time. That ain't bad. Okay, so now when I go out here to use this platform to do my gutters, you can close the latch and have a pretty secure little fall protection cage. Or open it. Out of the way. Not bad for the, I don't even know what that thing's called, 4A easy weld 20 amp plasma cutter. Alrighty, let's get on with this job. So I was using about 75 psi of air pressure to do that. An important part of your air compressor maintenance is to take the pressure off the regulator when you're not using it. You can leave the tank full, but if you leave pressure on this for days, weeks, months, years at a time, it'll eventually wear out the rubber diaphragm in that regulator. Okay, so one of the things on this lift, I use this for when I put these gutter covers in, but when it's up off the ground, you would think you'd be able to use it, but the interlocks are still connected, so you just have to push the locks down, even though they're just kind of sitting in free space to be able to make it lift. Hey everybody, so today's project is to use this lift with that tractor to fix those gutter covers. And what happened was I put these gutter covers in last year, and they worked really well. They kept all the leaves out of the gutters, but we had a very large snowfall, about 12 inches of snow, and when that snow slid off the roof, it crushed a bunch of those gutter covers down into the gutters. So we're gonna pull them off, and what I didn't do was screw the front edge of those gutter covers into the gutters, because I said that was optional, and they seemed like they probably wouldn't go anywhere, and they didn't until probably maybe hundreds of pounds of snow pushed them down in there. So we'll see if we can straighten that out. Hey everybody, so as I got doing this job, the only place on this house where those gutter guards got shoved down into the gutters was this front section of porch. And I'm thinking it's because the snow fell off the top roof, compressed on the bottom roof, and then as it slid down there, it weighed more. So I went ahead and screwed all of the gutter guard down, but honestly, the only place that it had an issue with it was this very front porch. So enjoy the video. Have a good one, y'all. Alrighty, keep on keeping on. All right, so today I'm gonna do some more of this gutter work, and we've made this stand to be able to stand on that roof. So let's go up there and see how it's going to work. Okay, so we're up here. Number one thing is always stand on a roof, metal roof. Be careful and put your Crocs on lock. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down. Okay, so I made it up here. Got my safety officer down there, and there's the gutter. When you're walking on these ribbed roofs, always make sure you step between the ribs, because you can squish those, or I can anyway. Maybe somebody not quite as heavy wouldn't. And also, I found that Crocs work really well on these roofs. So we built this, and what I'm going to do is stand on it. And the nice thing is, looks like one piece right down there might be shoved in. But it looks like I just need to put the screws in this. I'll be honest, I don't like this. Okay, so it might look a little hairy. It feels pretty hairy too. But I'm here now, and all I need to do is get these screws in this thing. Okay, the rest of these have pre-drilled holes, and all I have to do is screw them in and move my little platform along. And job number one, don't fall off the roof. I'm trying not to make like yours might be more precarious than mine.
Just a bit.
Maggie down there standing on a chair filming this. Then we have the time-lapse camera. Okay, so same thing. I'll move that down there. Move my little perch along. Keep on trucking. Gotta go one more. Okay. It's not at all that it's hard to stand up. It's that you do not really feel like getting that behind here. Part of the problem, this thing should have been built with this board on the outside so you could step without hitting your shin. You know what I mean? You can't, it's not like a set of steps. But I really hope this is the last time we have to use this thing. I'm sure I am glad we had it.
We could always add a board to it.
It's that part right there that's uncomfortable. All right. I think the rest of them are going to be off that. And there's my friends, the wasps. When I put this stuff up here, I got stung a couple times, and that's never fun. I sure don't want to be stung while standing up on this thing. So, all right, standing on it. Man, my calves are on fire. All right, I'm going to get back down on my lift and do the other, what is that, probably 70 feet? So,
80 minus 16.
okay, 80 minus 16, so you don't want to stand up here. So if it was just 10, it would be, no, 80 minus 10 is 70, minus 6 is 64. 64 feet! Hey, there's your level of nervousness. If you can do math standing up here, even if it takes a while, brains. Okay, I just found a giant nest of wasps, which are not my friends. Work right over their nest. I'm not happy about that. Okay, let's see if I can put some freaking screws before they return. And I am way less afraid of heights than I am wasps. Uh-oh, I hear something flying. This last screw in here. Get the hell out of here. Okay. Let's go down and get out of here. All right, hopefully successful. right, this is the last section here. So I shut the tractor off so I can talk. Going up. Okay, and I actually could have went a little further down, but these will be the last 4 screws. No, 3 screws. 1 on this end and 2 on that end. So far, I've dropped 3 of these screws. And with that washer head that they've got, those things absolutely will end up in a tire if you don't find them and pick them up. So I already kind of looked around a little bit and used a magnet. I'm pretty sure I didn't run over them with my tractor already. So that'll be the project for the rest of the evening. I don't like getting out on the far end of this thing, but I got 2 to get this one. Awesome. When you're leaned out that way, you can't really put a lot of down pressure on. So there's the last screw. This entire section is now done. And this building's 80 feet, so that was 80 feet of this gutter guard. And this will be the last time going down on this side, and I've got the whole back side to do. Nice day for it, at least. I ran into about 3 wasp nests and used pretty much an entire can of wasp spray. And I found a giant spider. There he is. Let me get the spider in here. And I absolutely will not harm this spider, because I know that whatever it is, even if it's a tarantula, it's here to eat insects that we don't want. Look at this monster. Look at that guy. And he's not moving. He's probably scared. But I guarantee he's alive. Because I about had a heart attack when I almost stepped on him a minute ago. All right. Well, that's probably going to be the gutter guard screw down video. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We love your comments. Have a good one, y'all.